I was asked, what about the effect of the family and the siblings? As a licensed counselor and a case manager, I would answer it after 40 years of stories that I heard. The one story that always stuck with me is this. The parents got a call late in the evening. Their 18-year-old son had been in a serious crash. They woke up their teenage daughter and said they were going to the hospital, which they did. They spent the night at the hospital. They saw their son. He was unrecognizable. He had a serious traumatic brain injury, possible spinal cord injury. He was going into surgery. He was in surgery for hours and hours. I think they had told me 10 or 12 hours. He came out of the surgery. They didn't know if he was going to make it. They waited and waited. He started to have a response. They sent him into the ICU. It was about 23 hours later, and the doctor said, why don't you go home and get some rest? You know, there's nothing going to change right now. So they did, opened the door, walked into their house, and found their daughter sleeping on the floor under the kitchen counter, holding the telephone, waiting for the call. They had forgotten to call her. Now, this is an example of how siblings are profoundly affected by the loss of their brother or sister. Their parents are so involved and invested in the recovery of their son or daughter. And it's not that they purposely forget the other children. It's that they put all their energy into that recovery. And I think we started seeing how important it was to counsel and guide the family and help the family realize it's okay to spend time with your other children. It's okay to get respite for your loved one with the brain injury and work with the other kids and take a little weekend away, do some things together because the other kids need it. And I think we help them devote more time to those non-injured children. You know, in an instant, their lives change. The whole family unit changes. And so our goal was to help them build strengths and give them a life of peace and optimal health and healing.